Switch 2. I'm Takuhiro Dota.
Thank you, Valcor, for telling me that my voice wasn't picking up because I realized my mic was muted. Thank you for telling me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I've been talking this whole time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me make sure my voice is picking up. There you go. Thank you, guys. Welcome, iWatch. Welcome. I said that before, but now, thank you for telling me. Thank you for telling me, Valcor. You're a hero.
The director.
I would have sat here and reacted to all this and it not even work. So, thank you again.
Nintendo Switch 2. And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki.
Okay.
The
Sorry,
hardware
I was just
design
making
lead
sure it
for
was working.
Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
Alright. I'm telling you, it's just Mario Kart Cross
The
Worlds.
Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo
Wait.
Switch 2 system.
Why are my subtitles in Spanish? Why are my closed captions in Spanish? Why is it asking me about French? No, now they're in French! Why are they in French? French subtitles, click the... Why am I in French? Who asked for French subtitles? Like, Spanish I understand, but French?
Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
I'm telling you, if this is an open world Mario Kart game,
Depending
that
on the
would have
time
been
of day
funny.
and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
This looks like an open world Mario Kart game. Why am I feeling that it
And in
feels
this
like
Mario
it?
Kart
Mixo,
game-
welcome.
You can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
I called it! I called it!
In the Classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
I called it!
But don't sleep at the wheel.
An
You'll also
open
drive to
world
the
Mario
next course
Kart
as part of the
game.
competition. With 24
I
drivers
knew
in
it.
each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
They went all out with this game. They better have because of
Introducing
Mario Kart 8
Knockout
came out like
Tour.
10 years ago.
Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
This is an open world Mario
There are
Kart
multiple
game.
checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Oh, it's like a marathon. Alright.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
Annie, welcome. Hi, how you? How was your day? What did you eat today?
You can also freely drive around this
Open world Mario Kart game! I called it!
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and
I
routes.
called it!
So drive wherever your heart takes you.
I knew it! Ooh,
You
you
can
going to
also
a
go
concert,
for scenic
Fanny?
drives with friends.
That's actually kind of exciting.
Even take photos together at different locations.
Multiplayer! You can grind on rails. This is going to be the Mario Kart game of all time.
A brand new race across the entire world
Like
starts here.
this is it. This is
Mario Kart World.
the best
Game
Mario
launches
Kart
on the
game
same day as
ever.
Nintendo Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct.
Wait, did they say it's only?
It starts here.
Is it
Mario
only?
Kart World. The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
They announced what day it's
More
launching
details
on.
about this
April.
title will be
That's a
shared in an
month.
upcoming Mario Kart World Direct.
Wait.
Be on the lookout for more
No, that's
information
not. That's
in the
like
future.
16 days. You expect me to raise that money in 16 days? What the fuck, Nintendo?
We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Next, we will introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con.
Whoa! They look like the last ones! Whoa!
on the right
Mind-blowing technology!
We've added a new new C button.
A C button! Guys, they have a
Let's take
C
look at the new
button!
experiences it offers.
Whoa! A C button! Oh yeah! A C button! What's up?
All of you guys.
Oh man.
That was you.
She got it early?
Oh, no. Wait, no.
Wait.
No.
That's Discord! They're adding Discord to the Switch too?
Oh.
Is that Discord?
Game chat. A
The
new
game
feature
chat.
for Nintendo
They're-
Switch 2.
Guys, we got shit game chat on a Nintendo console before GTA 6. Let that sink in. We got game chat on Nintendo console before GTA 6. Welcome, Sanit Me. Welcome. Do you know how mind-blowing that is? Especially with how much Nintendo has a stick up their ass? Bro,
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
I can't believe it. They added game chat. Nintendo Discord.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends
Oh
and
my
family
God.
while playing a game.
Oh my god.
Yeah, follow
I love this.
Sorry, that's Ben.
You can jump in the new Mario Kart? Did no one else see that?
Sorry, that's Ben.
Oh wait, no. They drove over
While
a shy
using
guy.
the game chat feature, your
Sorry, I
voice
jumped
is
the shit. I'm so
recognized
sorry,
by a
Sammy.
microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay.
I'm
But
so
you're still
sorry.
behind me, right? Alright, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly,
Damn.
even from a distance.
They added a microphone.
Alright, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
Where the hell was this technology?
Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the
This?
chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
They have screen sharing? Oh, I'm sorry. They just added Discord to Mario. They just added Discord.
Oh, there we go.
They just added Discord to the Nintendo
So you can
Switch.
just like go on.
That's all they did, and it works.
Do it. You guys.
It works.
Oh, shoot. Oh.
Does anyone else see the low freaking frame rate on everyone else's game? You see how low that frame rate is? That's funny.
okay. You can chat to your heart's content
Animal
while
Crossing!
playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, ah,
Okay,
oh,
so
oh,
it
oh,
is
oh, oh,
backwards
oh, yeah, we got it.
compatible. That's good. That's good.
Kirby, look, you're in a star.
It's Kirby!
Just the size of your game screen.
Pikmin!
Guys, I'm lost. Like.
I love that Mario Kart. It's Super Mario Kart Cross Worlds.
Or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above.
Oh man, that frame rate.
wall that's to your left.
Hey Closet, what's up? What's up?
Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where I have to do a little wall ride.
A wall ride?
So every
Wow, gnarly rail!
Oh, I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait.
Oh my god.
I think we have to try.
My friend saw my repost. Ooh. Hey Kitty!
Here.
Hi!
Smile.
How you?
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose mix.
on the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button.
The C button!
You can pull up a chat menu.
Sorry. Geka, help?
Really
Oh, what do you need help with,
guys,
Kitty?
I got a call coming right now, so
A
I'll be right
call?
back. Okay, sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself.
Wow! Nintendo's innovation. What the
By
hell
connecting this camera
is
to
that?
the system.
Hey.
Everyone can be a streamer! Everyone can be a streamer now!
Hi, how's
Hey
everyone
guys,
doing?
welcome back to my video. I'm just sitting here on Animal Crossing. No biggie, no biggie. Wow, Nintendo added the ability to stream off of it in an easy manner. If only you could stream to Twitch using this feature.
Good?
You
That
can
would
appear
be
on screen
insane.
and
You
video
stream
chat
to
while
a
playing
platform using this?
On here.
That's a game changer.
It
That is actually worth the money if you can do that.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
It has a Nintendo Switch has a camera. That's probably an extra
Look
accessory.
forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
But even though it's an extra accessory, that still makes it worth it. Oh my god. Okay, okay. If I can make it to where I can hook my model to this camera, if I can hook my model to this camera, that's gonna look insane on multiplayer games. It's gonna look insane, bro. I gotta figure out how to do it. There's probably a way to do it, but
even when you're apart,
that
you can play games and
that's
hang out
innovative.
as if you were together
That's actually
in the same
innovative.
room.
I gotta figure out if
Play
we can
together,
hook our model
or
to it though.
compete in online multiplayer games.
No, it needs to be more
Chat
wet
while
when you
playing
talk
your
like a
personal
Splatoon
favorites.
character. No, that I'm fucking talking. Like,
Decide
I'm
your
freaking
own
talking like a
rules for retro game competition.
Give me 10
Or
minutes.
hold a sports competition.
Wow,
between
the sports
families.
game no one bought.
All together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
You know what? I'm proud of you, Nintendo. You got game chat before GTA 6.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you
The
to
C
enjoy playing
button!
online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera.
Nosh.
This will be available on the same day as Switch 2. A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be...
Okay, so it looks like this camera just plugs straight into the system. And it looks like that cord detaches. So if you hear me out, if I can find a way to hook this to my computer, I can use my model as a camera. And I can use my model in game chat. And no, I'm not going to do that for everything. But for games like freaking Mario Party, like Mario Party games, where like your face will appear on the screen, that's a game changer. I would love to use that. I'll see if Yadika can.
Nintendo Switch Online membership will
I'll talk to
be
Yadika
required
about
to use
this.
Game Chat.
That'd be really fun.
However,
That'd be really
since
cool.
we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it
Ah,
out. Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app. And
hell
different
yeah!
settings
We
can be
love
adjusted.
parents.
For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
See what we got.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together.
Okay,
But
that was
on
kind of
Nintendo
the whole.
Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share.
Ooh,
As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person
Hey!
owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have
This
Nintendo
is the
Switch 2
console of
or
the
a Nintendo
generation.
Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time.
this is the console of all
Game
consoles.
Share also
At
supports
least for
online
Nintendo
play with
standards.
other Switch 2 systems.
But
And you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game
That's-
Share can only
that's-
be used with compatible games.
okay, so for those of you who don't know, the only other system that has Game Share is PC. Xbox doesn't have Game Share, and PS5 does not have Game Share. The only other system that has Game Share other than PC is the 3DS and the DS systems. So, Game Share is a game changer, and that's going to be insane.
Feature
when they
is planned
implement
for several
this.
titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
So that's
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
I couldn't hit the
itself.
high note.
Please take a look.
You're welcome. Holy shit! It's bigger and thicker.
7.9 inches. Switch 2 has a
7
bigger built-in
inches?
screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo
That's bigger than
Switch.
6 inches.
The system's thickness
Ha, and
remains the same.
Nintendo said size didn't matter.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you
it's
can
got
enjoy
double the
games in greater
pixels.
detail
Ew,
on the
ew.
1080p screen. The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing
Damn!
for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Damn!
The LCD
Nintlendo's
screen is
going
more
all
vivid
out.
and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
It's even got HDR. See, the Switch
all-new
2 attaching
Joy-Con 2
magnetically
controllers
is actually...
connect
Ah!
Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system.
Honestly,
Attach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the
that
back.
is amazing. Them having that feature is amazing.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a
I'm so
Joy-Con
happy
2
they did
held
that.
horizontally.
I'm so happy they did that.
The left and right sticks are now larger. Each Joy-Con 2
Wait.
controller can be used as a
What?
compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support
What? They're a gaming mouse? Oh, hi,
By
honey. How
adjusting the
you
audio
all, man?
balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Damn it, King, stop!
It has
Hola,
built-in
¿cómo estás,
microphones,
man?
so you can voice chat with friends.
Do not make
anytime
me
in the game.
deactivate this redeem!
It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
3D
Even if you don't have
audio?
a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Ooh, that sounds great on headphones. Spencer, why are you watching the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer? I have not watched this yet. Anytime a Nintendo Direct comes out, I always watch it. However, my issue is I don't get on YouTube until after I watch this. I cannot open up YouTube. I cannot do anything on my phone until I watch this, because I react to the content. So, that's my thing. That is why I'm watching the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer, because I haven't watched it yet, and I'm already so amazed with how this is. So, I don't exactly know what else they're going to reveal. I talked to Yadika about it. I'm just like, are they just showing off the Switch 2 or are they showing off games? She told me that they're showing off big games, so I'm still watching it. But the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer, yes, I am watching. I'm very excited for the C button! They added another button! They added the C button! Wowzers!
Place your Nintendo Switch 2.
What was that game? What is that game? Is that Mario Kart? That's Mario Kart! That's Mario Kart.
Place your Nintendo Switch
That
2
looks
wherever
amazing.
you like with a large,
Okay.
sturdy
So,
plate.
from what I'm seeing here, it's Mario Kart, but there's more characters that go off the screen.
Your
So,
Nintendo Switch 2 however
it's gonna
you
be
like
amazing.
with a large,
a lot of
sturdy
characters.
stand. You can move it freely.
With
like
a
this.
bunch of, with as many characters that can be on one
In
thing.
addition to the USB-C
Oh,
port
gosh.
found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Whoa, USB-C port! I can charge my phone
It's
and
handy
play my
for connecting
Switch.
A USB-C camera.
Wait. USB-C camera. I can hook this to my computer. I can hook the Switch 2 to my computer and use my virtual camera on the Nintendo Switch 2. It's
Or
possible.
charging in tabletop mode.
It is possible.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Thank God I don't have to buy
That
another
of
thing
Nintendo
like that.
Switch for storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster.
That's amazing. 4K support!
Use the Nintendo Switch
Let's
2
go!
dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution.
Up to 4K
games.
resolution. As Yannicka says, just because it can go 4K doesn't mean that you can go 4K.
Is also supported in TV mode.
Okay, for starters, the Switch 2 goes up to 120. And secondly, like 120 frames per second, up to, I don't know what that means. Up to, but if it can reach that amount, it can at least reach 60. And Fortnite, you can already get on the Switch. Does it run well? Hell no, but it does run.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable. On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Hold on, let me take a step back. I was doing something.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Okay. You can play... Then Sophia, welcome! Boot to fans? What do you mean boot to fans, that one guy? What happened? Okay. So... From what I'm seeing here, you could transfer your Nintendo Switch 1 games digitally to the Nintendo Switch 2. If that's correct, that's amazing. I buy most of my games physically unless it's Steam. Just in case. But if it does, that's amazing. Sophia! Hold on, were they just playing Mario Kart 8? Okay, I thought they were playing Mario Kart 8 on the freaking Nintendo Switch 2 reveal. That would have been freaking hilarious. That would have been funny. They're not even using the new game, they're just gonna use the freaking old game. That's funny.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch.
It has a C button!
We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features.
That mouse
And
thing is
to help
really
players
concerning.
better understand
I'm really
the Switch 2 hardware,
curious
we're
about what they're
currently
trying to do with
developing
that.
this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
This
Hello.
game? Aye!
My current location is actually inside the game itself.
What?
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Wow.
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone,
I'm
join me
very
inside
impressed. I'm so impressed.
the game. There are a lot of
Wow.
question mark icons here.
He
Let's
has
examine them.
He's AI. He is AI.
This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?"
Did you
The
just
Joy-Con
give
controller
yourself
is
a
attached to
whole
the
ass
system with
game for a
magnets.
tutorial?
And those magnets are inside the system.
Did you make a whole ass game
The
for a
SL and SR
tutorial to
buttons on
tell
the
you
Joy-Con
how
2 are made
everything
of metal.
works?
So that's how they attach to the system.
He did a whole
A magnetic
thing.
circuit is formed
He
between
made
them,
a whole
so they
ass
won't easily
game
detach.
to tell you how the Switch works. That's freaking funny.
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2.
Secrets?
Another example.
Okay. Yeah, dude, what kind of secrets we talking about?
Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
Oh.
You can adjust the position of the
They
golf
got
club and aim for
golf!
the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
That's gonna be fun. They got golf!
By combining the mouse controls
Loser
and
didn't get a hole in
gyroscopes,
one.
things like this are possible.
Bro, he had to hit 3 shots!
There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos.
Ooh,
Some
I
of the
like that
secrets
sound.
range from the unique features of the system to tiny details.
Wow,
Some
guys,
of the
look at
secrets-
this. I can scrape a grill. You know what I can also do? I can do that in real life. I'm a chef. I can do that. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. How's your day been? How's your night been? What did you eat today? I just realized that notification did not go off. I'm so dearly sorry. But how you been?
It's range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty.
Okay, tiny details,
The
like
tiny
what kind
details you
of
might not
contains
notice
small
until-
parts.
Until they're
Rumble
pointed
parts.
out. There are plenty.
Okay.
Nintendo
Do you
Switch
have
2
a Chef
welcome
Boy
tour will
RD hat? No, Chef Boy. I don't have a Chef Boy RD hat, but amazing how you've been. I've been great, Seikio. I've been amazing. I don't have a hat, but I do have a chef's hat. I have a couple chef's hat actually. I have embroidered ones too.
launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Paid?
So please check it out if you're interested.
That's a little bit
Now,
scary.
I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
Thank you for the head pats time. Hydrate.
This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Okay. So,
Please note,
what I'm seeing here,
the regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
okay. So, regular micro SD cards used for the Nintendo Switch won't work. Other ones will. The one I have in my Switch is not Nintendo brand. I'm kind of curious on seeing what happens here with this.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro Controller.
Sorry. I goon over controllers, guys.
It has a C button, which launches...
It has a C button! It has a C button! We love the C button! Guys, this is a game changer! It has a C button! Whoa! Let me turn my hard eyes off. I forgot. What the heck did you guys do? Sorry, I was trying to turn my hard eyes off and then I got head patted again.
Chat, and on the back, there are
The C button is the most innovative button on the controller. Okay guys, all the C button does is activates game chat. That's it. If you haven't seen game chat already, basically, Nintendo made it to where you can stream off of the Nintendo Switch itself and chat with your friends using the C button. I'm not going to use it whatsoever. Most likely, I'm not going to use it at all. But, because I have Discord. But basically what the C button is, it's Discord on the Switch. Because my only thing is, I'm gooning over the C button only because it's fucking hilarious. And the fact that they added another button to get into my way. It's honestly, I love the C button and I love what the C button does. Will I use it? Honestly, maybe, but Potentially. It's actually
It has a C button, which
There's a C button!
And on the back, there are
I've
no
been
GL.
okay. The bit that I've been doing is that I've been gooning over this C button.
GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls.
That's it.
In addition,
It's got a white
used to
top!
assign existing
Guys, it has a
button
white top! It makes it so much different!
In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced...
Guys, my controller already has an audio jack. My Switch controller already has an audio jack.
A few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development.
What? Nintendo's gonna listen to their fans? What? Whoa! Oh wait, I just muted it by accident.
Check that out as well.
Sorry.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
April 15th.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
What?
We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to
February, March,
experience it,
April.
so please wait just a bit longer.
What? That makes no sense. Guys, that makes no sense. Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World comes out on April 17th. As they said, the same day as the Switch 2. It comes out the same day as the Switch 2, yet they just announced that the Switch 2 will come out 2 months after.
Coming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information.
Hold on.
Nintendo Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct.
I misunderstood. Okay. I misunderstood. I thought that was the release date.
Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Okay, I have more time. I can go to PAX. I can go to PAX before this comes out, so I'm okay. I'm okay. We're good. We're great.
Switch 2
We're
launches on
fabulous.
June 5th.
I don't have to jack
We're
out
very
my
much
money
looking
that
forward
fast.
to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
3 types of
The
games.
first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Whoa! Nintendo Switch 2
These
games!
games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Wow, performance!
The second type is compatible games that were
Holy
released
crap,
on
Nintendo Switch 2 games! Whoa!
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
What?
Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
Like Mario Kart 8? Bro, Nintendo Switch Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, Mario Kart 8. I want that so bad. Call it Mario Kart 8 Trolux. The third installment of Mario Kart 8, the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jam.
Oh my gosh, that's
Please take a
freaking
look.
funny. I know they're not going to do that because they're done with 8, but that would be funny.
Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade.
Time Blink, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Thank you so much for the subscription. Feet! We love feet.
On Nintendo Switch 2,
We love
the
feet.
upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features.
I don't even have this game. I'm glad I didn't
Mouse
buy it.
controls,
Because now the Nintendo Switch 2 edition's coming out.
audio recognition,
And I can
vicious,
buy it. I can buy it then.
more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory. All of which can be accessed on Switch 2.
Oh my gosh!
Check out
Okay, guys. You know how funny it would be if my model came out of one of these pipes? That would be so insane. That would be so insane if I can hook my camera to this and it work. That would be a game changer for VTubers. That would be such a game changer. If I figure it out, I'm going to post it on my TikTok, and that TikTok's going to blow up, bro. It's going to blow up.
on Switch 2.
It's either I have to use OBS camera, which might not work as well, but it's possible that OBS camera works. If not, I got to figure out how to use VTube Studio camera. Most likely, I have to use VTube Studio camera. I wonder if it would work with VTube Studio camera, because that is probably the better way to do this, is to use VTube Studio camera. Because all I would have to do is hook that USB-C cord into my computer somehow, which I have an adapter. And then what I would do is I would take that and put the camera source to VTube Studio camera or my OBS camera. And then it would send it to the Switch 2. So I think I have it figured out. I just have to test it out on the Switch 2 when it comes out. And when I figure it out, I'm posting a TikTok on that shit.
Let's check out 3 new and updated modes.
Wow! It's
First
Toad!
is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players
Let's
can join the
fucking
festivities.
go!
You'll be able to
Woohoo!
see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time.
Shit!
Or 4 friends can take the party online.
That's gonna be insane. That's gonna be so freaking insane, bro.
Next, it's Bowser Live.
Bowser
Your
Live!
team wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Bowser will
it
bring
is
you
the
on
key.
Switch 2.
That's gonna be
Hit pause to
awesome
collect
with.
the most coins.
Ooh. That's
Guide
gonna be
in our
insane with
car your
VTubers.
voice. Go. And compete in other mini games using full body movement and sound.
Okay, the full body movement with VTubers, it's either gonna work insanely well, or it's gonna work like shit with VTubers. Some VTubers it may work with, some it may not, but we're gonna find out.
Compete in other mini
I'm gonna
games
test all
using
this out with
full body
Gattaca when it
movement
comes
and
out.
sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse control.
Come on,
carnival
follow us.
coaster.
Everybody,
With the safety
let's
bar
go.
lowered and secured. You're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
Demon King, you're looking to become a VTuber. What I would recommend is there's a couple different routes you can go. You can either A, make your own, like I did for my first one. You can have one commissioned. You can buy a pre-made one. So, or you can make your own, but that's a whole, yeah, you can make your own. I would recommend for you starting out as a streamer that you use Vroid. Make your own on Vroid, stream for a while. Once you get what you want, like once you figure out what you're doing and like you start getting comfortable with it, I'd recommend upgrading. If you do want art drawn of a character and like have a VTuber that way, I would recommend you have the art. Like you get someone, you commission art, you commission art and you become a PNG tuber. Yeah, if you want to get into streaming, you can also start as a PNG tuber. Yeah. PNG tuber is you can have your character, but also not have to spend as much.
When you enter a pipe,
To
a
start
minigame
out, at
will
least.
begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm. and one where you
Wowzers.
shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2 players.
I would recommend getting commissioned art and becoming a PNG tuber, Demon King. Because that's probably the better way to go if you want to have a brandable character and be able to stream. And it doesn't take as much resources on your computer. However, if you do want to make your own using Vroid, that's great too. Vroid is just like a character customizer that you can, yes, I know how I said it. I know I can't say customizer. But that's how you would,
Who already
That's
own
what I would
Super
recommend.
Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus
Ah.
Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
That's smart. Even if you have the old game, you can buy an upgrade pack as DLC. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience.
That's
where
amazing.
you can see each other's reactions while playing.
That
Let's continue
fixes a
presenting
big
some more
problem.
Nintendo Switch
That's
2
amazing.
Edition games.
no way.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more
Oh
vibrant,
my gosh.
so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics. Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
Ooh.
This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices.
Hold on. We're streaming. We're streaming. Don't say any crazy shit. I had to make it clear that you don't start out saying something that's going to get me in trouble with my community. I needed to make sure. I was so fucking scared. I'm like, wait, no.
You. I should have texted you beforehand. That's my bad.
No, you're okay. I was so scared. I'm just like, yes, I'm answering the phone, but also, wait! I was so scared. I'm just like, I'm answering the call, but I need to make sure that you don't get me, like, in trouble.
I normally don't answer the call weird anyways.
I know, but you want to keep that goober. You want to keep that goober aesthetic, bro.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I
want to keep
need
that
to be
goober
goobier than now.
aesthetic. Yeah.
No, you're right. You're right.
Cause you're always just like, oh, I'm just a silly little goober. Oh no, I'm so innocent. No, the fuck you are.
I am.
No, you aren't.
Why
You're already
you
crashing
doing it?
out. You've been in this call for less than a minute, and you're already crashing out.
Wait, that's a misinput.
Misinput?
Misinput.
That was a misinput too, huh?
Yeah. No, I was terrified.
And now, anytime that I'm running away, I do it too.
You did that. Mine just sort of happens.
I developed your autism. Sorry, I developed your aneurysm.
No, bro. I'm gonna make you inherit my Tourette's.
Damn. You make me inherit your Tourette's. Yeah, this isn't getting me in trouble at all. Okay, so we're watching the Nintendo Direct right now. So I'm going to share my screen with you.
Wait, how far ahead are you guys? Because I need to catch up.
Okay, so here's what happened.
Okay.
All right, recap.
Recap.
They showed off Mario Kart, the Mario Kart World, which is insane, by the way. I'm like, is this some open world Mario Kart game? And then it's an open world Mario Kart game.
Bro.
They
You
added,
need to get you the
and they
testing glass
added
before
a
you play
new
it.
button. They added the C button, bro. They added the C button. I've been gooning over this button, bro. It does absolutely nothing that's useful to me. But
It's
I'm just
everywhere.
I'm just gooning over this button. Basically, what it allows you to do is it allows you to kind of stream off of here. I'm going to show you. It kind of allows you to access Discord through kind of allows you to access it's like Nintendo's own Discord. If you're looking at the screen.
I am looking at the screen.
Yeah,
I'm
it's kind of
invested.
Yeah, and here's the best part. It can put you in games. It's got like this streamer thing going on. Then
it's trying.
And here's something else. For Mario Party Jamboree, there's mini games that are based around it.
What?
Yeah.
I'd start cracking out. That's just me, though.
It accesses your camera.
I don't know if you remember the Xbox when it had the camera, but it's kind of giving those vibes.
Oh no, is my stream lagging? Oh no, is my stream lagging? Hold on, let me check. What? Yeah, I'd start cracking. Okay. So maybe my model is lagging. Brother Astra! Okay, so there's potential that my model is lagging, but that's also because I have streaming to V's end as well.
I'm sorry,
OBS,
guys.
no, you're okay. But for everyone, it should be okay. And plus, I'm just jumping through the video right now so she can catch up. So also, the Switch 2 isn't out yet. But I already figured out how to hook this to my model.
Bro.
It's not even out yet, and I figured out how to hook this to my model.
Why?
So I can play Mario Party Jamboree with my model. Can you imagine a Nintendo game where you're playing as your VTuber? That's insane, bro. It also has this feature. It also has this feature where it's like now your head appears in certain games. So if I can hook this to my model, these streams are going to go to insane. Like, Geka out of a warp pipe!
Yeah, time to edit that.
Out of the pipe, bro! Okay, don't click that. Brother and sister Esther! How you been, sis? But yeah, that's basically what this is. It's an open world Mario Kart. Bro, okay, this is what I'm really excited for, bro. You can play as a cow. Hold on. You can play as a cow. Hold on. You can play as a cow. A cow. You can grind. Oh, right here. You can play as a cow.
What?
You can play as a cow, bro. You can grind off walls.
Wait, you kind of goated.
You can play as a cow.
Nah, I'm gonna stick with Ludwig with you.
Hold on. Yeah. Maybe my... Hold on. Maybe my... Oh, gosh.